Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. So this is going to be our very first electronics. You can say beginner series because this is the very first lesson. I'm gonna start from scratch. So if you are someone who has no idea of how electronics work, of how LEDs light up, or how the current flows, how does your you know the air conditioners or the fans or the lights work, how do you charge your phone, all these things, then you're going to understand every single thing. Because in this entire series of electronics, I'm going to show you how you can make your own circuits, connect sensors eventually towards the advanced levels. You're going to learn all those things. So this is the very first video in the electronic series. You are going to know everything from basic ground up. All right. Now this whole concept of electronics, I want you to, like, if you know what is electronics, put in the comment section of what do you know about electronics, what do you think it is. Basically, electronics, the word comes from, like, it's like the study of electrons. What are electrons? They have power, current in them. They have electricity flowing in them, right? A charge. Okay, electrons have charge in them. Okay, charge means a positive and negative charge. It can have like one positive, one negative charge, which provides electricity. And then using that electricity, you can do a lot of things. You can charge your phones, turn on your televisions, you can have a light switch. We are going to make all those things in the coming classes. Now, how are you going to make this is, if you have physical components like you see the LEDs that I have on my camera, if you have those, well and good, we will do it live. If not, there is a solution. We are going to use a website. I'm going to tell you what is the website. I will share the classroom ID with you. You all can join the classroom so you can find all the circuits and everything there. All right, let's move on. Now, electronics are, they consist of some components, right? What do you mean by components? Components means the items that we use in our circuits. That's called components. It's like ingredients in your food. So let's say if you want to have a pizza, what are the components in a pizza? Of course, we don't say components because components is the technical word. You say ingredients because that's a food. Okay, so you're gonna say, oh, there's pepperoni, pineapple. It's so controversial. I'm kidding. Pepperoni, and then there's cheese, olives, onion. Really depends on what your taste is, right? So you can mix match things and make your pizza. I always want you to think that whenever you're making circuits, think of it as you are customizing your own pizza. I know this is a crazy, crazy way to think, but I just want to make it really fun for you. Okay, so the components are nothing but your ingredients you can think in your circuit, in your electrical circuit. Now, depends on what all things you need to add. You can add more and more, but there are few basic things you're always supposed to add. Like, have you ever had a pizza that has no base? Nuh-uh, right? Like, without a base, it cannot be formed. Same way, so for our electronical circuit, the battery is the base. You can think of it. It's the source of electrical energy, right? It is the one that is providing this electrical energy. Without the battery, nothing will light up. Okay, so you might see eventually, like, I know a lot of students as well who go to advanced levels and everything. They're making circuit and all the things, and then they're like, why is it not working? Okay, because in the craze of the circuit, you might end up connecting the battery or connect the battery inversely or something. So battery is the main component, it's the source of electrical energy for us. I'm going to show you all the different types of batteries that you have, and we are basically going to use battery in today's class, and then we're gonna also have LEDs. I'll tell you what these are. They're different types of batteries. How do they affect what type of a battery you are supposed to use for what component? We're gonna see all of those things. So that's the battery. It's the powerhouse, or it's like, if your phone doesn't have charging and it has like 0% battery, it won't work, right? So we need battery. It's like we how humans need food. It's the same case with electronics. They need the battery. Coming to the second component, which is our LED. LED, it stands for light emitting diode. Light, you all know what is light. The light, the flashlight, or the something that brightens up. Emitting, emit. What do you mean by emit? Emit means giving out, right? It's something that's giving out. So if you see the lines here, it's giving out, right? It's light emitting diode. So it's going to have electrical energy that's going to pass through this component, and it's going to be sent out in the form of a light. Okay, so it glows up. It's a really tiny electrical component. If you see on my camera, I have like five LEDs: the white, blue, red, green, and yellow. Now, when you see here, do you see a plus and minus? Remember the charges I was talking about, right? So this is the charge, the minus and the plus. We do not say it as minus and plus. In electronics, we're going to say it as positive and negative. Okay, do not use mathematical terms, so you're going to use positive and negative charge for your LED. If you look at the LEDs on my camera, you will see each LED has two legs. Now both the legs are not of the same size, right? One of them is longer than the other one. Okay, why is it so? Is because that is going to indicate what is the polarity of your LED, right? Polarity is nothing but the charge it holds. So the long leg that you see is our positive leg of the LED, and the shorter one is the negative leg of the LED. Okay, positive, actually, in terms of electronics, you say it as anode, and the negative is called cathode. I'm going to show you when we do the circuits of how anode and cathode works. So just remember that LED has two legs, like positive and negative, like how we have two hands: right hand, left hand, right leg, left leg. You do certain things with your right hand, you do certain things with your left hand. Now most of the people cannot write with their like left hand, right? Most of us are right-handed people, and or some people can write with both hands. So it's like that. It's a positive leg and negative leg, and you need both of them. You cannot skip one of it, right? You need both of them for the LED connections. Okay, now battery, the part of the battery, even battery has two power, like positive and negative wires. Let me quickly show you guys what a battery looks like. All right, these are the different kinds of batteries that we have. If I can zoom this in, I'm not sure. Well, I guess I can. All right. So if you look at the camera, there are four different batteries, four different types of batteries that I have here with me. If you look at the cylindrical shape batteries, you need two of them, of course, because they come with wires. Do you see constantly each battery is having like a red wire and a black wire, red wire and a black wire? Why is that? Why is there no colorful wires, but only black and red? I'm gonna tell you, the black is the negative polarity, negative charge. The red is the positive wire of your battery, right? So you see the three big batteries that we have. The one in the case is the rectangular cuboid shaped batteries that we have. All the three of them come with wires except for the coin cell at the bottom. Coin cell does not come with a wire. I will tell you how to use a coin cell in real life and in the circuit. Coming to the top batteries, the yellow color, these ones, they are AAA batteries. I'm going to show you even on the circuit. AAA batteries are slim, okay? They are thinner compared to the AA batteries, the red ones. And you will see on each end you have a positive and a negative charge. If you want to use it as a single battery, then you will follow that indication. If you're using it in a case, the battery case, like I have the black one, then it comes with the wire, okay? It comes with a black and a red wire. So that's the battery case. Coming to this blue battery, which is a 9V battery. The 9V battery comes with a capsule that you are supposed to attach, and then again it has the positive and the negative wire. That's how the capsule is of the battery, and you're supposed to fit in. If you see the design, they have like a lock-in system where one side you have like the hexagon shape, the other side you have a circular shape. You're gonna just push both of them in and your battery is ready to use. Okay, then let's move to the coin cell. Alright, that is a coin cell. It has 3V written on it. So where the side where it's a lithium cell, all of them, all the batteries have lithium metal in it, which is why you should not dispose it normally. There is a way to dispose your batteries. You're not supposed to dispose it just in your normal waste because there is a chance of explosion. Okay, I'm not scaring you guys. I will probably make a different video on how to dispose batteries, but yeah, now if you look at the console, it is really tiny. It's the size of your fingertip, like the top part of your finger. It's that small. It's called a coin cell. What do you expect? It's the size of a coin. Okay. Now this is a three-way coin cell. It has a positive charge on it. It doesn't have battery wires. How are you going to use it is the side where you have all these information written, the positive sign, the 3V, it has, so that side, the side where it's written stuff, is the positive side. The back side is going to be the negative side. Let me show you how the back side looks like. Okay, that's how the back side looks like. It's just a dotted pattern, or you can have it as plain. So that's the negative side of your battery. Now, that's all about battery. I'll show you how to use a coin. Why are they different? Because this is a triple A battery. Triple A means AAA battery, and it's like how I said that it's slimmer than the double A batteries. This is a double A battery. If you see here, it's written size AA, so that's double A battery. Now both of them, they are different in size because of the case. That's it. The voltage is same in both of them. This is a 1.5V. I'm going to tell you what is voltage. 1.5V battery. This is also 1.5V battery. It's like a medium sized pizza, a small size pizza, a regular size. It's like that. The sizes are different, but this one 1.5V, 1.5V, both of them hold the same amount of voltage in them. Coming to the coin cell, coin cell literally is the smallest out of all in size, but no in voltage, because this holds 3 volts in it, like 3 volts. If you get it, now this one, each single AAA battery or each single AA battery is 1.5 volts. What is double of 1.5? 1.5 plus 1.5, it's 3 volts, right? So this entirely 2 units, both the units, like both the batteries together is 3 volts, both the batteries together is 3 volts, and the coin cell alone itself in itself is 3 volts. All right. So all the three now becoming 3 volts. Now, coming to this one, it's a 9V battery. It's really powerful, and I'm going to show you what happens with such a powerful battery. And I will tell you what exactly the volts mean. Okay, we are just categorizing them based on how much voltage they hold, right? The sizes, you can say. I'm going to explain you exactly what voltage is now. So, voltage is basically a force that is pushing the electrons. Electrons are nothing but charge. Okay, they are negative charged. um they have this negative charge of electricity in them, and they are going to provide electricity. They have power in them. What's the power? Negative power in them. So voltage is basically a force, which is the reason why you see an arrow here, right? It's like a force that is pushing these electrons. Where is it pushing it to? So it's pushing it from the battery, because battery have voltages. We just saw that there's 1.5V battery, 3V. V stands for volts. Okay, V for volts. And it's giving that much voltage to, let's say, if we connect it to the LEDs and if we connect it to a fan, so it's going to force electrons. And you can simply use the letter V as volts, and the unit is volts. How to calculate the battery power, how powerful is your battery, is you can know by knowing how much voltage it has. Without voltage, nothing moves in the current, because that is the force, the pressure that we need for electricity to flow through the entire circuit. All right. Now, coming to current. Current and voltage, they go hand in hand. Current is basically the flow of electric charge, the flow of electrons. How is it flowing? Is it slow? Is it high? What is the rate, flow rate of the movement of these electrons, right? It is different than voltage in the sense that, do you see now in this area, it's like a little tied up. That's tied up because of a resistor. I will teach you about resistor in a next lesson, because I don't want too much, I don't want to pressurize too much, like a lot of concepts in one. So basically, the current is how much amount is actually going to the LED. Okay, it's not necessary. So let's suppose it's more like you are preparing for an exam, right? You put 100% of your efforts. It's not necessary you will get 100% marks. I am not demotivating. I'm just telling you that, you always, I don't know, like my parents used to tell me, like, prepare for like 100%, you might end up with 90%, right? There's this margin, right? It differs with everyone with their IQ levels, but that's what I'm saying. How much effort you put, it's not necessary the outcome is the same, right? So that's the thing, even with voltage and current. It's voltage is how much effort you are putting in, current is how much is the outcome you are getting out of it. Okay, now for the current it can differ. Just basically remember, voltage is pressure, current is flow. That's it. Pressure and flow, remember these two parts. How do you calculate current? Is using amperes. The unit for current is amperes. It is written with the symbol I, not A. Okay, it's used the symbol I. For volts we are using symbol V, but for current we are using the symbol of I. Okay, now the third component for today's lesson is our multimeter. Now what does a multimeter do is it is going to calculate how much electricity, how much current is flowing through your entire circuit, how much voltage is in the battery, how much voltage is being provided to the LED and the current. So it can measure both of them, and it can even measure resistance. But yeah, the resistance is for another time. So that's the multimeter. Multi means many, so it can check up many values. It can check voltage, it can check current, it can check a lot of things. All right. It's the like it's a favorite tool for a lot of enthusiasts in electronics. Like they want to check why is it not working or something. You can put a multimeter and check how much is the current flowing or no, how much is it flowing, is it overflowing. We will see all different cases in the next class, where you would see what would happen with the battery and the LED when you connect them together. What type of a battery should you use for an LED? What happens if you use a bigger battery for a very tiny LED? Explosions might happen, right? So we're going to discover all those things in our next class. Now, for all the electrical components that I've shown in this video, the LEDs, battery, and the multimeter, all the different batteries, all the four kind of batteries that I've shown, I am going to give a link in the description for where you can buy it from. So I think all of them you might get all of them in less than $10. Like all of them, the multimeter, LED, and all the four batteries under $10. And I think in Indian rupees it's gonna be around 1,000 rupees. So what I want you to do is you can check out the description, and then I will just mention the LED and all those links. You can just check them out. I have tried to put the lowest amount links, like the most lowest amount, like the wholesale price. But if you want to, let's suppose for the multimeter, if you want to get an advanced one or you want to get a professional one, feel free to get any one that you like. If you want to take it from local, you can do that as well. But someone who cannot find it, then I've given you the links directly for the all the components for the Amazon, like where you can purchase it from Amazon. All right, that's that. So, yep, that's for today. What all things did we learn? We learned how your voltage current works. What is voltage and current again? In one word, write in the comments section because I want to know how far have you understood the lesson. And then what is an LED? What's a battery? What's a multimeter? What is electricity? Basically, electronics. What are the components? How circuits and stuff. We will do it in the next lesson. All right. See ya.